What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As you guys know, I have been living overseas for the last 8 years and some change. So I've gotten accustomed to living in Europe or Africa, and I've adjusted myself to the lifestyle. So I'm saying that to say there's some things that maybe you guys are experiencing there in the States that I don't have to worry about. Okay. And one of them that, as it really concerns black men, when they come across women, quote unquote, is this person born a woman? Okay. The liberals call it cis, right? So, and this is no hatred towards anybody else, but some black men and men in general would not prefer to be in a relationship or even be around somebody that is trans, that was born a man and then became a woman. And it's not because of a level of hatred, I don't believe. Now, for some people, they don't like it for whatever religious reasons and they don't want to be around that. But what I honestly believe is, you know, for fear of, let's say, for example, if somebody were to know, you didn't know that a person was a transgender and they are a transgender and that got out, you would suffer a lot of ridicule behind it, right? And then, you know, and that's even being associated, right? People would just take that and run with it if you didn't know. So where the Corey Holcomb has talked about this on this show, in which he was really interested in a young lady, but, you know, didn't know what the person's origin was sexually. I want to play that particular clip right now and come back.
There was two people together. It was a drag queen and a lady.
Okay.
You follow me so far?
Okay.
So I'm playing with the lady because, you know, I act like I like the lady.
They were together?
They was together.
And you knew that was a real lady?
I'd have swore my life that was a real lady.
Okay.
So after the show, my homie, Dre, my from the shop, ran up to me and he was like, Corey, them both was men.
What?
I was like, what you just said right there? What?
Your radar?
I was like, get the out of here. That was a woman I was playing with. Because, you know, I be doing the flirty stuff.
Yeah, in the show, yeah.
He said, man, on everything, that's a motherfucking dude, Corey. I was like, get the out of here. Dre got one eye. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I can't. Stop.
Dre got one eye. But look, so Dre was determined that was a dude. He was like, I'm telling you, homie, Dre ain't really a jokey type dude. Dre, he joke a little bit more since he been around me.
Yeah.
He's starting to see it's okay to laugh and joke. Dre actually a good dude. It's just he don't play. You get what I'm saying?
Show a few times.
He don't play. So look, Dre, this is what I want you to know. That person found me on social media. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm really that. You see this hat?
New sheriff in town. Tell him.
So the person got up with me on social media. And I was so scared. Because I was like, Dre said this was a dude. I never say the person's name because I have respect for that person.
Right.
They came to my show. In fact, the drag queen dude was the one who told her about the show. Her allegedly. We still don't know.
At that point, you didn't know, but now
I don't know now because when the girl who I think a girl got online with me, I explained to her my dilemma. I said, "Yo, I'm really flattered to see you got in touch with me because you know we was playing. We had the little flirty connection."
Yeah.
I said, "But my homeboy and me, we made a bet. He bet that you was like the person you was with, and I told him, hell no, that's a woman. I'm G on mine. This a woman." So I asked her, "Would you please send a picture of you with your out so I could know we could continue talking
So
and
she
being
have
friends.
to show her face and her body. like-
Yes.
Yeah.
Under these circumstances, what else can I do? I want to become friends with her and get to know her and take her to Olive Garden and all that type of shit that you do for the American woman. But I must see I have to see it. Oh my God. It don't even matter if it's blue out and sloppy and hanging, hitting the back of your ass. Long as it's a womb, we can be friends. But and of course she was like, I'm a Southern woman. You don't come at me like that, woo, woo, woo. She was mad, and I understand why she was mad. But I had to have some proof in this world. CD, in this world, I know there are men who are so good, they really look like a woman. I know this.
Right, I've seen.
So
yeah.
I want to get to know this person more, but I have to establish visual of the womb so that we can continue. I don't want the world to be like this. I don't want the world to be like this, but this is what it is.
But you know there's other ways, right?
How?
History.
What is the history?
That's what I'm telling you.
It's a lot of things.
There'll be people that hide it on social media, and you go, dang, they don't have no cute baby pictures, no pictures of the dad and the mom with them.
No, see, I knew real was going to do that. Be like,
Go to
no,
school.
you supposed to know. You supposed to know. You cannot tell everybody. Some of these transformers, what the homie call them people?
Oh, God.
Do y'all remember what he said?
Yeah, what did he say earlier? What did he call them? I can't remember what he...
Do you remember what Malik said? What they call them people? He said something. But anyway, we'll have him on the show and we'll go through it.
But I'm talking about MO, somebody's modus operandi, their history.
I was so frustrated that there was nothing I can do. I can't even continue talking to people because, you know, people could change your words in the app. They got delete. An app where they could change words in your text stream. It's so much stuff I'm afraid of. But when I look at this person, I see woman.
So you guys heard it. The brother said that he asked the young lady to send him a photo of her organs. She declined. He does believe that the individual in question was born a female. And honestly, I've never had to deal with that, in my life. I mean, I lived in California. I dealt with, black women from the church and stuff like that. So I really never had to really worry about that. Although still could have been, you know how that is. But I want to talk about one of my boys that went to Atlanta. He told me that the situation is so, in his case, uncomfortable for him. Whenever he meets ladies, he automatically assumes he don't know which one it is because he says you can't tell now. Surgeries are so good, voices are so similar to people who are born women. So he said the only way he'll deal with a lady in Atlanta is if they got kids. He says the only thing that a person wouldn't be able to fake is if they have kids, right? Not even sending me nothing. He don't even, he go to a whole thing like, look, no, not even gonna look at none of that. If the person was born a man or a woman, that's the only way. And I know it's funny, when guys hear it and you listen to the story, is because he's a comedian, right? The way he says certain things. But man, I think a lot of guys who have those principles, like, look, I don't have any problem with anybody in the LGBTQ, but I have a preference of, listen, I believe a woman falls under this definition. I completely disagree with, what is cis or trans. And I want to deal with a woman that was born a woman, not somebody who transitions. You have a lot of people have that particular mindset. And I'm going to be honest, you're going to see a lot more of these situations now. And I think a lot of guys are just going to be out there like, I don't really know. And then like he said, you're going back trying to look at pictures on their Facebook. Do you got older pictures? Do you got high school pictures? Do you got things like that? And he was saying, oh, I tried to look at the pictures and I didn't see it. Like nobody, like when I was coming up, we would never think to do something like that. You know, we need to go back and look at your pictures and look at that. Like who would even have to do that? But the game is so thick now that, hey man, a lot of brothers feel like that's what they got to do. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. All right, put your fire, you do subscribe to the bell. We're out.